Alright, which one's this one? Return a land I control? Okay. So, let's go ahead and pop this baby off. 2, 3, 4. She's so big! So we'll evolve our bird. Get some spirits. She'll get even bigger. Give me my spirits. Practice is how I manage to keep track of everything that's going on. It does take a little while. A lot of the stuff is the exact same thing. So like all this stuff right here are all of these little bugs. Not much to do with that. Okay, so we're just gonna attack everyone into Gildrion. Why not? It's fun. Let's go crazy. And yeah, she is gigantic. Her power and toughness is actually based on the number of creatures I control, so as long as I keep on generating more creatures, she gets bigger. And when she comes into play, she creates 2 1/1 flying spirits. So no matter what, even when you cast her, she's going to be at least a 2/2. Technically, she'll be a 3/3 because she counts herself. So minimum 3/3 for 5 mana. She's got vigilance, which means that she doesn't turn sideways when she attacks, which is also cool. And with Brago, I can exile her when I deal combat damage with him, and then she'll flip, come back, and then she'll keep on generating more tokens. So that's one of the ways that this deck can start to steamroll a player. And you see, now you'll get to see me do it. So now I get to do this. I need to real quick assign Brago with one thing though. Okay, so we're gonna flip Geist Honor Monk, we're gonna flip that, we're gonna flip that, we're gonna flip that, and we're gonna flip that. So we're not gonna flip Brago this time because I forgot to change where he goes when he dies. So everything that I targeted is gonna exile and then come back in. So that means I get to do all of my triggers again. So I'll get to get rid of that Archmage Ascension. And our Raptor will get to evolve 1 time. Yes, I want to use that ability. I'm losing time here. I need to lose with grace. And then just for the heck of it, we'll activate our Signet to draw a card off the clue. We'll play our Chancery, popping back that. And our turn is over. And we'll most likely die. But we've got all these spirits now, so we actually have a sizable amount of blockers. So they have to be a little bit careful now. Yeah, Brago's a cool commander if you can really get it going. We had late mana. Alright, Teferi's out. I've actually never played against Planeswalker Commander Teferi, so he's gonna do some pilfering. We have nothing we can do, fortunately, so it's just gonna F8 right through us. So as long as they don't attack us, we don't really have to worry about doing anything, so my time clock won't go down too quickly. An important thing with playing Magic is that if you know you're most likely not going to win, just enjoy playing the game for whatever you can do. You know, just try to have some cool moves. make it harder for somebody else to win. But at this point, I've only got 3 minutes, so when my 3 minutes is up, I'm going to lose this game. That's the one downside to playing Magic, but at the same point, I set the clock at 25 minutes per person. So that way, I could possibly get 2 games in before the stream ended. Oh. Somebody stopped by, but I didn't have the opportunity to tell him what we were playing. What about Iron Tents? What? Oh, Guile. So now whenever he counters a spell, he's going to basically get to exile it, and he'll be able to cast it for free. And that's awesome. Fortunately, he's completely tapped out, so he can't counter anything right now. Fortunately. Yeah. Bunch of bugs coming my way. I'm just gonna take it like a champ. All but one. $13. All right. So here we go. Like a champ. I don't really have anything else super exciting I can do. So we're just going to move over to the attack phase. Alright, so we are going to send Chicky Poo here over to QT, which he could easily block and kill it, but it's going to take quite a bit of his stuff out. I wish I had trample on her. That would be awesome. And we'll attack everybody else into Gildrion. Because it's fun. And I don't have a lot of time left. I'm not in the zone. I can see what you're typing. I don't need to concentrate. I'm gonna die. I basically turned everything sideways because I'm a red player at heart, and that's what I do. But next attack from QT is gonna take me out, so I can say I took somebody out, or at least got really, really close. Yep. Alright, so I took one person out. And now he can attack into me. And I will accept my beautiful, beautiful fate. Gonna draw some cards. Yeah, I took one out. I knew pretty early on where this was going. Yep. So, alright. So let's block some things. Let's block that with the Gomazoa. We'll block her into that. I did. I want to block that guy. Oh, he's flying. Is Guile not flying? Okay, hang on. I can do this. Alright. Nope. We'll just cancel. Okay. There we go. That's it. That's all I'm blocking. I don't want to block anything. Reset blockers. I'll just take it all like a champion. Alright. Boom! -20. So good. Oh, that was fun. Alright. So, for For those who don't know, this is Magic Online. Say hello. Magic Online is basically the online collectible card game version of Magic in its truest form. There is shops that you can buy cards at. You can use real money to get tickets. You can also earn play points, which will allow you to play in events similar to Hearthstone. So you can play in events for either free or less of a cost, but there is money that is required to get started into it. If anything else, it is a really great deck building tool. So if you're looking to get into the Magic paper version, you can actually set this to not pay attention to cards that you actually own, just look at all cards throughout Magic's history, and then you can use it as a super good database. So like if I was looking for a card, and I'm just going to show an example here, I'm going to reset everything, and let's say I wanted a card that exiled something, I can just type in here exile, and it'll pull up all the cards that I own that mention exile on it. So now if I want to say that, oh, I just want to play green cards that exile something, I can select green on here, and it will allow me to filter out everything that's not green. It'll just take a minute to do it. There we go. So now we've got all the green cards that I own, and like I said, you can turn that off if you wanted to just look at every green card that mention exile on them, and then you can zoom in to see what they do so that you can kind of see what it is that you're looking for. All right. Take a quick picture. And yes, it does cost some money, but what you can do a lot of times is that the cards that cost regular money are often much cheaper on here because robots are constantly buying and selling the cards. So it can be relatively cheap to get into. And if you know somebody who has a ton of cards, usually they'll trade some stuff to you for free. It's relatively easy. There's even like stuff that's like buy 100 cards for a single ticket. Tickets are essentially the Magic currency. They cost $1, and you use them to buy and sell cards through the robots. But there's all different sorts of stuff. So you can buy cards, you can sell cards right on here. When you sell cards off for tickets, there are websites that will buy those tickets for cash money. So it is a good investment if you want to play Magic a lot, or if you want to play it online. The other option is what's called Duels, which is available on Steam. That doesn't give you as many cards. It's different than true Magic is. It has slightly different rules, but some people who like to play the story element of it, they can go that route. So we're going to make a deck real quick, just so I can kind of show you how to build a commander deck. So we're going to build a commander deck, and we're going to call this deck Turn Sideways because it's going to be a red-green deck. And we're going to make a commander deck. So first thing you need to do is you need to find a commander. So we're going to pull up all of our legendary creatures that have red or green in them. So here are the ones that I own. I'll lower this down a little bit so you can see it. So you have to pick a legendary creature as your commander. We might even use some of these legendary creatures in our deck. But the two that are really fun for turning sideways decks, which means attacking and attacking often, is this guy, Stonebrow. He's a 4/4 trampler for 5, 3 colorless, a red and a green, and whenever whenever a creature I control with trample attacks, it gets +2/+2. So it makes my tramplers even stronger, which is fun. He's fun. Another good option is, I guess this guy's good. Whenever he deals combat damage, you put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. So if you can give him double strike, which means that he swings twice whenever he attacks, you can do a lot of damage with him. Downside is that he costs 7, and you need quite a bit of an investment to get it to work.